The world fascinates me. Ah, the sound of music. Oh. I'm in Vermont, aka the Green Mountain State. It is called the Green Mountain State because it's covered by 70% nature. It's literally as far as the eye can see. One of the smallest states in the US and even has the smallest capital in the US, Montpellier. There are 600,000 people who live in Vermont, and that's probably the size of the population in Brooklyn alone. Not smell the first one. Yeah, it's very herby, less citrusy.
And that's a side of it not quite being ready yet. We're still a couple days away from picking this variety.
Farming is one of the largest industries in Vermont because it has a very fertile soil. It has long, cold winters and sunny summers, which helps a healthy environment for grazing cattle and having crops.
Might be 3 feet of snow that you're slogging through.
A cheese taster. Anything around cheese, yes please. Vermont is a very tight community and the people know each other, even if they're in different industries, but they do know of their works and they've heard of what they've done because everyone's out on the farms and they really are a tight community. There are 7,000 farmers who are farming 1.2 million acres of land.
But I'm always looking for new kind of innovative agricultural projects to work on, and this really caught my eye after moving to Vermont.
I'm in a brewery. Estimated revenue of agriculture is around $1 billion. $700 million are for livestock and $300 million are for crops, such as blueberry, apples, hay, and then an honorable mention for maple syrup. Maple syrup brings in about $95 million in revenue for Vermont, and it leads the production in the state.
If you want to understand why maple syrup is so expensive, so we have a crew that comes out, and you have to picture this in January. It could be 7 degrees out. They're fully geared up, and they're on 4-wheelers. They use the logging roads or the woods roads to go up here.
And we have to hang new of those strings every single season.
It has a feeling like...
yeah, it's just passing by.
Yeah.
It's not sticking.
Yeah, there's no sticking.
What they all have in common is that they need a lot of care. We're literally seeing all the process. From the beginning of the product till the very end when it's market ready, whether that is the cattle or the sugar bush or the hops, and then taking that ingredient stage by stage all the way for the end product. It passes through a lot of different stages that are sensitive and labor intensive, and I feel like it takes a lot of skills and art and preparation for you to keep track and have the best product be on the shelves. On a culinary level, I feel like some people underestimate how long it takes to deliver these products. I feel like people might drizzle that maple syrup on the pancakes without realizing that that took 40 gallons of sap to get that 1 small gallon of maple syrup on your shelf. Underestimate the labor that was behind it, that the people that brought that to life, the nature that actually provided you these ingredients. It's nice to always remember to enjoy the ingredient in its purest form rather than alterating it and adding chemicals for it to last longer on the shelves, because that's not the goal. The goal is to actually enjoy it the way nature meant for us to enjoy it.
So if you don't like cinnamon, I know you do like cinnamon, but some people don't. This is a really good alternative. And it's sort of like maple naturally has notes of vanilla in it. So this kind of just like really brings those out.
Super. Okay, now I see why you want to add it on ice cream.
Yeah.
I honestly loved Vermont. Really felt overwhelmed by the beauty of Vermont and by the beauty of the people, of the ingredients that they create to the world because they're so special. They don't have to be consistent because consistency is robotic. I feel like everything is kind of connected. When the people have such a beautiful state to live in and they're outdoors most of the time, they raise their own cattle and enjoy the food from their own soil. They enjoy the finer things in life, which makes them then very warm and very nice. And I think that really matters because it also shapes their personalities and their lifestyle.
You know where it would be?
Like babies.
I feel like every farmer has their own challenges. Everything is very sensitive. Every stage is very sensitive. So seeing them being on top of each stage of their production is really fascinating because it's a year-long process that doesn't stop. Okay, should I say anything else or should we wrap it up?